Another one. Why do people same kind of concept? Why do people crave danger or are drawn to danger? Not even relationship, just in general. Like, it's people who literally love to jump off buildings, dog.
Yeah, bro. I think that one is just a thrill.
Me included, because I'm a free runner.
Are you?
I mean, amateur free runner.
For real?
Yeah. Parkour. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You gotta teach me some stuff.
Well,
maybe after track, but. Anyways, that's hype. It's hype. I think it's a thrill. Like, there is something addicting about, like, literally riding a BMX bike down like a ramp. Because I remember I used to do that, like going building like a homemade ramp, and I'm trying to, like, I don't know if you guys know, like the circular sidewalks. They not the square ones, circular ones. I used to ride my bike as fast as I could and just try and pop like a bunny hop or like a wheelie off the side. Like, the thrill you got from that. I remember scratching had a scar.
I remember you used to come to my house and I had that huge hill.
Yeah.
On top of my school down.
I almost died,
bro.
Yo,
flew down that.
So it was late. It was dark. It was
like
dark.
9 p.m.
It was not,
but just in like almost winter.
Almost winter time. So it was dark. And we're kind of convoying on bicycles with our friends. Josh was there.
Hella people. Both Joshes.
I was gonna say
Jiro.
Yeah, and Josh Walters.
Yeah,
you were there.
Hella people.
And anyways, so we're on the sidewalk. We're in the middle of the street. There's no cars. We're going down this huge hill, ripping, like, to the point where I just had my legs like up like this.
Pedals were no hands in it, bro.
Yeah.
Woo!
I was a wild kid, like. Yeah. And I remember going into like this like little yard, because we're like kind of swerving in and out. And I went into this little yard, gonna like kind of like hop off, because I saw it kind of like ramp down into like a driveway. And I didn't see that this little ledge had like a square corner that just abruptly stopped because it was a garden. I obviously didn't see it because my wheel hitched.
Boom. Flipped. This dude boom, became an angel for about 5.6 seconds.
Bro, everything was cut up. Everything was cut up.
This guy, bro, oh my god. I just hear boom.
The bike was rolling over me. My dad came to pick me up shortly after that.
Dude, danger, bro. Dangerous. But like, even like why do people like there's just this urge to play with fire. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, even like if you know a situation is gonna be bad for you, like, you literally know, this is not good, bro. Like, this is literally not good. I should not be doing this. Like, this is nothing but bad for me. Like, literally nothing good can possibly come out of this. Maybe for 5 seconds, but like nothing good in the long run is literally gonna come from this. This is terrible. I'm gonna do it anyways, though.
Yeah, it's a good story. It's a great story. Yo, some of the best stories come from the biggest risks.
From the stupidest decisions.
Bank heists.
Do you know one time I actually robbed a bank?
It's one time. Yo, I don't know. I feel like people just like... It is an addicting feeling. It is an addicting feeling. Going down a hill that fast. No hands. Even though I literally almost died. It was... I'll do it again. Like, the thing about it is, though, like, I'm here alive. I'm alive. You know what I mean? So it's like, I didn't really suffer, like, too bad of repercussions from being down.
Until you actually die.
But, yeah, no, it's... Yeah, literally, yeah. I think it's just that addicting feeling, and I feel like it's the thrill, which, could be why, people are attracted to people that seem more dangerous, or...
That's what I'm saying, like, people who, like, like in the sense of like people getting into like affiliations with people who are like literally not good, for like literally like gang affiliations, for example, is literally either because they think they're cool or because of some circumstance or whatever, they just end up in it or whatever. But in other relationships, like if you literally know that this person is not good for you, like this person is not good for you, they're not good for you, like you can literally see into your future, it's not going to be healthy, it's not good for you, let me do it anyways though.
That type of danger that's just ignorant. Some might even say,
you think that's what it is though?
Daring. It's a daring thing. Because maybe it is also a pride thing, because maybe you feel like that issue won't reach you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like I can handle this. But like the power of association is so powerful that most of the shifts happen subconsciously. By the time you realize that you're consciously making the same decisions that you told yourself you wouldn't make.
Sheesh. And that's a whole different. I was talking to a professional counselor, and they were saying that, and it's super scary to think about. But on the topic of like doing things that you never thought you would do, she was saying that like an alarming majority of people who say, for example, that like if they have a bad relationship with their parents or whatever, and they make a conscious decision, I'm never going to become my dad, my mom, or whatever, right? If they don't actually deal with the root problems that they have, and they kind of like push it to the side and just like arbitrarily say, I'm going to be different, them doing that will enforce traits in themselves that will enable them to become what they don't want to become. And it's so scary, because she was saying that it's so frequent for people to, like, if they go to like a therapist or whatever, they'll talk through their issues, and then they'll like throw it back at them and be like, well, but you just did this to your son though. And then slowly but surely they'll realize that, damn, I'm actually acting like my dad. That's crazy. And then they go through this whole mental breakdown, because now they like made this pact with themselves. They never was gonna act like this, but they're like acting like it. Like they've literally become the thing they hate. Like,
wow. That reminds me of a quote that I use quite often in relation to perspective. And it's, if I tell you right now, don't think of an elephant, what did you just think of? Elephant. Crazy. Right? If you focus on, it's what you focus on. So I don't want to be my parents. I don't want to, like, my parents are separated too, but like, are divorced too. And it's like, that's something that like, I love my parents to death, but like, so I love some of their traits on both sides, and some things like I'm like, okay, I'll just leave that. Yeah. Right? But like, if I didn't, as you said, like I had to deal with those things of like, where is that coming from? Right? And I still, to this day, I'm growing up, I'm still young. I'm like, I see certain things that I'll do, or just like think, or like, caring about my day, and I'll just do based on just like instinct. I'm just like, oh shoot, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Like you're checking yourself.
Yeah. But instead of focusing on like, I don't want to be this, I don't want to be that, I don't want to think about an elephant, I don't this, I don't that, be like,
I do want
to be a great husband, I do want to be a great father, I do want to be a great friend, I do want to be a great role model, I do want to create impact, I do want to. And by doing that, you're actually shifting your perspective, shifting your focus to something that your mind is now, that's what we want, okay, that's what we want to do. Instead of thinking, I don't. you're still focusing on it. You're still giving it power. You're still giving it energy, right? So by saying I don't want to be doing this, you're putting emphasis and focus on it, energy to it. Eventually, you'll start to. The thing you don't want to do is the thing you find yourself doing because you never focus on anything else.
And that's like, I won't go too deep in it because could go into a whole longer conversation, but the whole thing about like you feeding yourself energy, you're going to become what you feed yourself, right?
Right.
So it's like, I was talking to this one girl and she was saying she doesn't want kids, right? And it's nothing wrong with not wanting kids, but I was like, but what's the reason though? Because even if you do want kids, I still think you need a reason though. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you actually have to think about it. Like, you have to have a reason for wanting it, and you have to have a reason for not wanting it, right? And the reasons that this person was giving me were just like, it just read like she didn't put enough thought into why, and it just read like it's just one of those things that she was just telling herself, like, I don't want kids, and then just now she doesn't want kids because she told herself that. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa too. Like, I think there's a lot of people who tell themselves that they do want kids, but they don't actually think about it, and it's like, oh, I do want kids, and then all of a sudden they do want kids, but like, you don't actually know why though.
Yeah. And
it might not even be a right choice for you because you didn't think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Damn. I like that.
So it's like, I think...
I like how you play devil's advocate with people. That's fun.
But that's one thing about me, because I try my hardest to, and I think it just helps in terms of clarity to stay as objective as possible. So like, even if I'm biased towards a situation, I'll literally be like, but, and then flip it just to see, which brings me back to the argument thing, because it's like, for me, like, I am literally willing to flip the whole situation. Even if I'm pro this argument, I'll flip the argument on its head just for the sake of seeing if the other side has any value, and if it does, we can merge it. Or if you're right and it's better, we'll do this. But it's like, if you don't at least try to look at the other side, then it's like you're really just living in an echo chamber at that point, because you're just going to surround yourself with people who agree with you, and then
that way. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Dude and dudettes, all y'all cats, dogs, and villagers, have a great night, morning, afternoon, whatever it is. Solstice.
Reality check. Greatest podcast in the world. You know what I'm saying? Patent trending. Make it trending. We're gonna set up an Instagram too. We're gonna have social media. You guys have to send us what you want us to react to, what you want us to, you know what I'm saying, talk about, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments too, because until we set that up, we have nowhere to talk to y'all. Actually, on our Instagrams too, that's gonna be down there too.
Love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, because you don't want to miss a thing. Because
reality check gets the check.